So, we are going to begin today with a nice little meditation to start. And you will see me practicing. You won't hear my lips moving, but you will hear my instructions, so you can listen to my voice and you can follow along in the video. So, when you're ready, find a nice place to sit down where your spine can be straight. Everything is nice and comfortable. Relax the hands. You can have them resting on the knees or in the lap, whatever you would like. And when you're ready, just close the eyes and take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And just continue to stay with your breathing. And just really allow the whole body to relax, to settle into that place of the earth. Relax the shoulders. And continue to breathe in and out through the nose, nice and slow. After your last exhale, we're going to bring both palms together to the heart and just send our gratitude for having another day here on this beautiful earth. And when you're ready, let's get started. So we can open the eyes. And we're just going to begin by moving the head around in a circle, nice and slow, nice and gentle, listening to the body. And after your last rotation, you can go in the opposite direction. Again, feeling all the spaces in the neck, feeling all those muscles. And after your last exhale, gently coming back to a neutral position. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, drop the head to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the head to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the head to the right. And if you would like, you can reach that left arm out to get deeper into the stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the head to the left and reach out with the right arm. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the head back. You can look up to the sky or the ceiling. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, drop the chin all the way down. Feel the stretch in the back of the neck here. And I even invite you to interlock the fingers, place them on the back of the head, and just kind of weigh the head down here, going a little bit deeper into the stretch. Inhale, bring the head back to center, opening up the arms nice and wide, spreading the fingers, opening the heart. Just do a little stretching, whatever feels good, moving the hands and wrists. Inhale, bring the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, float them down. We're going to do that a few times. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky, looking through the palms. Exhale, float them down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, grab the left wrist and just lean to the side, kind of like a crescent moon. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, grab the opposite wrist, lean to the opposite side. Inhale to center. Exhale, drop the right palm. Left arm goes up and over the ear. Inhale to center. Exhale to the opposite side. So we're feeling a stretch here in the side body. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, we're going to twist to the left, looking behind, spine nice and tall. Inhale, back to center, arms up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left, looking behind, pull that belly button in. Beautiful. Inhale, both arms up to the sky. Exhale, palms together, float them down the center line of the body. Interlock the fingers, push the palms out, really get deep into the shoulders here, dropping the head down. Take a deep breath. Inhale, again, lifting the palms up to the sky. Exhale, floating the hands down both sides. Rolling the shoulders back, nice and slow. Whatever feels good for you. And when you're ready, rolling the shoulders forward, opposite direction. Really increasing that mobility in those joints there. Coming back to center. Both hands on the knees, and we're going to make big rotations with the upper body. Moving around in a big circle. So this is for the hips. This is lubricating the hip joints. After your last rotation, you can go in the opposite direction. Big circles. Listening to the body. Going nice and slow. And gently come back to center. We're going to do some seated cat-cow. So we're inhaling, opening the heart. Exhaling, rounding, dropping the chin to the chest. And continue to do this at your own pace. You want to feel the mobility in the spine. Staying with the breath. And after your last exhale, coming back to center. And we're going to walk the hands forward, go into a little bit of a hip stretch. Again, stay with the breath here. Keep the belly button pulled in, leading with the heart. And after your last exhale, walking the hands back, coming back to center, and switching the legs. So whatever leg was in front, bring it to the back. And again, starting tall. And as you exhale, walking the hands forward and going into a little hip stretch. Good, holding it here for a few breaths. Listening to the body. Noticing how you feel. And after your last exhale, coming back to center. We're going to extend the legs all the way out. Beautiful. When you're ready, pulling the right knee into the chest, interlocking the fingers on top of the knee, going into a nice little hip compression here, and just holding it, staying with the breath. After your exhale, drop the ankle on top of the thigh and just bounce the knee up and down. So these are real gentle hip openers here. We're going to then pick up the leg, cradle it like a baby, and just rock it back and forth. Just like a little baby. After your last exhale, we're going to drop the leg down and press that right foot to the inside of the thigh and go into a nice little hamstring stretch. Remember, always leading with the heart, walking the hands down to either side, using the breath to relax into it. We never want to force, especially because it's early in our practice. After your exhale, coming back to center, extending that right foot out and interlocking the fingers, pulling that left knee into the chest and holding this hip compression here. One more deep breath. And after your last exhale, we're going to drop the ankle on top of the thigh and bounce the knee up and down. So this is like a half butterfly. Again, a nice gentle hip opener, very, very soothing. And when you're ready, after your last exhale, we're going to pick up the leg again and cradle it back and forth just like a baby. And you can hold the leg however is comfortable for you. And again, very, very soothing, very gentle. A few more times, and after your last breath, we're going to place the left foot to the inside of the right thigh and go into our hamstring stretch. Again, leading with the heart and going down on the exhale. Holding it here, relax the shoulders. We always forget that. Take a few deep breaths. And then walking the hands back, extending both feet out. And from here, we're going to row the boat. This is a great exercise for anyone who has tight hamstrings. So we're just rowing the boat, reaching forward and pulling back. Very nice. And then after your last row, we can row backwards this time. It's a nice dynamic movement for the hamstrings, really preps the nervous system to go into these deep stretches. And gently come back to center. And we're going to open the legs nice and wide like a V. And just open and close the ankles. And make circles with the toes. Make sure you go in the opposite direction as well. And then we're going to do this really nice stretch where you point one toe and lean. And just feeling the stretch on the shins and the top of the foot. And just find what feels good for you. And after that, we're going to prepare for a little stretch. So again, inhale, and on the exhale, we pull the belly button in and walk the hands forward towards the center. Again, keeping the heart open. Holding it here, staying with the breath. And after your last exhale, walking the hands back and bringing the legs into a butterfly, so the soles of the feet together. Bounce the knees up and down. Excellent. And then when you're ready, find your stillness. We're going to go into our stretch. So inhale, straight spine. Exhale, walking the hands forward, leading with the heart. Holding it here. Staying with the breath. And after the exhale, walking the hands back, guiding the knees together. And we're going to switch onto our heels, thunderbolt position. We're going to press the hands behind us and do a little spine flexibility. So inhale, opening the heart. And we can keep the chin tucked or we can drop the head all the way back, whatever is comfortable for us. Holding it here. And exhale, dropping the hips back down, coming back to our thunderbolt position. And just take a breath with both hands on top of the thighs. After your exhale, coming back to all fours. And we're going to do our cat-cow. So inhale, opening the heart. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, opening. And continue to go at your own pace. Do what feels good for you. This is one of the best positions we can do. It helps our spine, loosens everything up, helps the nervous system, hips, shoulders, all of it. And then we're going to come back to our thunderbolt position and again go into that modified camel, so pressing the hands behind. Again, inhale, opening the heart, pushing the hips up, holding it here. One more breath. And exhale, drop the hips down, walk the hands forward, come back to our thunderbolt. Take a deep breath with both palms on the thighs just to bring the spine back to neutral. Excellent. And after our exhale, coming back to all fours. Inhale, tuck the toes. Exhale, we're going to go into our downward facing dog. First dog of the day. Walk out the heels. Open up the calves, open up the hamstrings. Make sure the fingers are spread wide, the shoulders are nice and strong. Excellent. Inhale onto the tippy toes. Exhale, drop the heels all the way down. Take a few breaths here. Very good. Stay with the breath. When you're ready, we're going to inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Pull the knee into the chest and press that right foot in between the palms, going into our equestrian pose. So drop the back knee, hands to either side of the foot, looking up to the sky, holding it here. Stay with the breath. When you're ready, inhaling both arms up to the sky, looking through the palms, holding it here. And again, make sure that the bottom half, the hips and the legs are in proper alignment, hips are square. After your last exhale, bring both palms together and float the hands down to the heart. We're going to take that left palm, press it to the inside of the foot. Inhale, opening up to the sky, looking up to the thumb, holding it here. Nice little twist, staying with the breath. After your last exhale, bring that palm back down, both hands to the outside of the foot. Inhale, tuck the back toe. Exhale into our downward facing dog. Beautiful. Stay with the breath here, elongating the spine. Nice strong shoulders. And then we're going to drop down onto the knees. We can cross the ankles and we're going to do some knee push-ups. This is really great, really gentle exercise. When you're ready, lower down, keeping the elbows in and up. 2 more times, lower and up. Last one, lower, elbows in, and then flatten all the way down to the ground. We'll do our cobra, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lifting up, using the strength of the back, looking up to the sky, holding it here. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, floating down, tucking the toes, back to the knees, back to downward facing dog. Excellent. Go take a deep breath. And when you're ready, lifting the left leg to the sky, bending the knee to the chest, and then stepping that left foot in between the palms. Drop the back knee, release the back toe. We'll come into our equestrian pose, both hands to either side of the foot. Heart is open, looking up, sinking into our hips, holding it here. 3, 2, and 1. Inhaling both arms to the sky, looking through the palms, going even deeper into our posture. Keeping that balance. And after your last exhale, both palms together and float them down to the heart. Excellent. Press that right palm to the inside of the foot. Inhale, opening up the left palm to the sky and looking up to the thumb. So going into a little twist here. 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. After your last exhale, bring that left palm down to the outside of the foot. Inhale, tuck the back toe. Exhale, downward facing dog. When you're ready, drop down onto the knees and we'll begin our knee push-ups. You can cross the ankles here. 3 times, lower down, elbows in. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. And then we can lower down and slide all the way down to the earth. Prepare for Cobra Pose, both hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift up. No pressure on the hands, just using the strength of the back, holding it here. Beautiful. And after your last exhale, we're going to lower down. And we're going to meet on all fours and prepare for thread the needle. So starting with the left side, inhale, opening up to the sky. Exhale, threading the arm between the wrist and the thigh, first dropping the shoulder and then dropping the temple. And we can take that opposite hand, press it next to the face, or if you want to go a little bit deeper, we can bring it up and over the ear. Nice, beautiful shoulder stretch. So we're just going to hold it here. This one is important to surrender. Find your stillness. After your last exhale, take that right palm, press it next to the face, and push up out of the pose. Left arm to the sky, and then meeting back on all fours. Inhale, opening up the right arm to the sky. Exhale, threading the needle, dropping the shoulder, and then dropping the head. Bringing the left arm up and over the ear. Pausing in your stillness, feeling like the shoulder blades are spreading apart. Beautiful. Take a few more deep breaths. And after your last exhale, when you're ready, you can bring that left palm next to the face. Push upping out of the pose. Inhale, opening that right arm to the sky, and then meeting back on all fours. From here, we're going to transition onto our backs, nice and flat. And when you're ready, we are going to pedal out the legs like a bicycle. So this is getting all the kinks out of the ankles, knees, and hips. Really great cool down exercise to do after any sort of physical activity. And then go in the opposite direction, so pedal backwards. Good, kind of like you're swimming through the air. Beautiful. And then we're going to pull both knees to the chest, wrap the arms around, and just hold the hip compression here. You can rock side to side if you want. Excellent. And when you're ready, releasing the arms and pressing both feet down and prepare for half happy baby. So grab the outside of the foot, let the knee drop to the outside of the rib cage. Right leg stays bent, holding it here. Wide hips here. When you're ready, releasing yourself from the posture and crossing the left ankle on top of the right thigh, grabbing the right thigh, pulling it into the body, getting a nice gluteus medius stretch in here. Beautiful. Take another deep breath. And after your exhale, pressing the right foot down, crossing the legs tighter, opening up the arms like an airplane, scooting the hips to the left and dropping the knees to the right. So we're in a twist right now. And you can look towards the left. What is most important is keeping the shoulders planted here. So feel free to close the eyes and take a few deep breaths. After your last exhale, we're going to gently bring the knees back to center, uncrossing the legs, bringing the hips back to neutral, and we'll go into our half butterfly on the opposite side. So grab the outside of the right foot and pull the knee to outside the rib cage. You want to see the leg at a right angle. Go ahead and stay with the breath here. After your last exhale, we're going to cross that right ankle on top of the left thigh and pull the left thigh in to the chest. So again, feeling that stretch in the glutes here. Staying with the breath. After your last exhale, pressing the foot back down to the earth, opening the arms like an airplane, crossing the legs a little bit tighter, scooting the hips out to the right and dropping the knees to the left. And then again, we're looking the opposite direction of the legs going into our twist. And feel free to close the eyes, take some deep breaths. Shoulders are planted. We're getting a nice, beautiful stretch in the spine. After your last exhale, we're going to gently bring the knees back to center. Uncross the legs and extend the legs all the way out, arms by the sides. And we're going to go into our final meditation. So find whatever position is comfortable for you on your back. Palms are up to the sky, let the feet fall open. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, closing the eyes, finding your stillness, and going into a nice, deep, beautiful Savasana.